Hi everyone. Okay, so welcome back to our channel, and today we are having a live stream today, and it is about experiencing Chongqing and together. So it's actually Chongqing is one of those cities you really have to walk around to sort of understand a bit more. And with its mountains, rivers, those cliffside paths, and it has like multi-level streets, it feels like a real-life 3D city. And actually, sometimes tourists in China will say it's not enough to describe Chongqing as a three-dimensional city. They will be more like using eight-dimensional to describe Chongqing, because they feel it's so complicated compared to other cities. And hi, I see there's comments coming up. How are you guys doing? So in the past 2 years, we've seen a huge rise in international visitors. So according to the recent data, Chongqing's border checkpoint handled more than 1.14 million inbound and outbound travelers in the first half of 2025. So that is including over 330,000 foreigner visitors, which will be the highest number ever recorded. This shows not only the city's growing appeal, but also how more overseas travelers are looking for those authentic and walkable on-the-ground experience when they are coming to China. And honestly, for us, we will always say Chongqing is perfect for that. It's a city where you don't just look at the views, you move through the views. Every hillside trail, every suspended walkway, every turn on those mid-level cliffside paths give you a different angle of Chongqing. So that is why today we're inviting a Malaysian content creator, Adrian Wang, who has filmed for all over Asia, and he's choosing to coming back to Chongqing. I believe it's his third or fourth time coming back. And we will join our host, Natalia, my colleagues, for a hillside city walk around the mid-level cliffline trail, which is sort of really a popular choice for locals if they want to walk around the city. And as they walk, he'll share what makes Chongqing stand out and why it keeps inspiring him and what the city feels like through a creator's lens. So let's talk a little bit more about where today's city walks are taking place. The mid-level cliffline trail. It is one of the unique urban hiking experiences in China. The trail sits right along the ridgeline between Yuzhong district and Shapingba district. The main road stretches about 8 kilometers, and when you are included all the branches, the total length reach about 28 kilometers, which is a really long sidewalk, and people tend to spending like half of day or even a day over there because they have like many spots over there. And what makes it really special is how this entire walkway is built directly on the cliffs. It combines the elevated wooden walkways with ground level paths, and actually creating a really true three-dimensional hiking experience. So we have videos that could show you guys how it So that's the video that presents how it looks like in a sunny day, because in Chongqing, the winter time is really hazy. As you might see in later time, Natalia is with us. So along the way, the trail actually connects 5 major parks. The first one is the Liziba Anti-Japanese War Heritage Park, and Erling Park, and Fotuguan Park, Hutoyan Park, and Pingdingshan Cultural Park, plus more than 30 cultural sites. One of the charming details is that the elevated walkway literally makes ways for these trees. And the structure curves around these existing plants, so nature stays untouched, and visitors can get a walk right. Oh no. Oh, there's a map that's showing around the whole trail. As you can see, there's a lot of spots in this area, and you can stop and visiting all those parks and all those heritage sites along this trail. And recently, one section of this trail has gone viral online, the Erling suspended walkway. It just opened to the public and instantly became a hit. During the first few weeks of its opening, you can see it's really crowded over there. And for now, as you will need a reservation before, it is 416 meters long, built directly on the cliffside, almost like a ribbon floating in the air. It connects the Erling Park and Fotuguan Park in a seamless route. Under your feet, you can watch the Metro Line 2 glen past, and in front of you, the Jialing River sparks below. And Natalia is actually went to this spot before.
3, 2, 1.
There is a new place in Chongqing, and it's already one of the most breathtaking spots in the city. Let me take you there. If you're foreigners, don't forget to bring your passport, and you have to go to the right side of the main line. You need to get this QR code. This is the newly opened Erling Cliffside footbridge, 460 meters walkway built along the cliffside of the Half Mountain Trail. At its highest point, the bridge floats about 28 meters above the ground, giving you a massive open view over the city and the mountains.
就在鹅林公园旁边，
就在这附近坐。你们觉得怎么样了？
还好，生活很满意。
You can even catch one of Chongqing most iconic sites from here, a famous monorail passing through the building. Yes, and it's completely free to visit. And now their footbridge is open daily from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So giving you a plenty time for your beautiful pictures over here. If you're coming to Chongqing, put this place at the top of your list. This cliffside walkway is a must-see.
So as you can see in this video, it is quite a popular place in recent days, and we will definitely recommend you, if you want to go there, maybe come a bit later so it will be not that crowded. And also it is a good idea to have it on visit on a sunny day. As you can see on the right side of this picture I just showed before, it would be really nice to view the sunset over there. So I feel this is really nice to show how the city hike in Chongqing will looks like. You can see the trains, you can see the cliffs, there's parks over there, and there's river views, all appear just in one frame. And it's something I feel Chongqing could only offer. So let me give you a really quick reminder for anyone planning to visit this place. The early suspend walkway is now open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Daily, but for now, as it's quite crowded over there, it will require reservation before that. And that's where our team is right now. With that, it's time to take you out to the studio and onto the trial. Let's join them and on the mid-level cliff climb trial and see what they are exploring right now.
好看
就不爱微笑。
开摄。
说吧。
Hello everyone and welcome to our live stream from the mid-level Cliffside Trail. And today I have a special guest, Erin from Malaysia. Erin, can you please introduce yourself to our audience?
你好, I'm Aaron Wong and I'm from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So this is my third time to Chongqing and it's a special moment to have a chat in this live stream.
Okay, Erin, I have a question. You just said that you've been here 3 times.
Yep.
Tell us about your first time. How did you find out about Chongqing? From where? Was it like YouTube videos or a famous TikToks? You know, like the famous Hongyadong cave TikToks, or your friends went to Chongqing and they tell you, oh, it's a really nice place you should visit. Tell us about it.
Well, I recall is my first time when I come to Chongqing is not dedicated for Chongqing because I was exploring Guizhou.
Okay.
So from Guizhou I end that. So I was thinking like I usually try to extend my trip. I was thinking like what's nearby there. So I saw a train. It's just like I think 1 hour, 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's quite a short distance. So can stop by to Chongqing. So I was deciding to come by to these cities. And of course, I've seen a lot of amazing contents about Chongqing itself, the mountain city, the cyberpunk, the drone show, every single thing. So I thought like, oh, that's a place that since I'm nearby from Guizhou, so why not I drop by right here. So that was I think 3 months ago.
Oh, 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And you said it's already the third time.
Yes, it's almost
Okay.
like 1 month once.
That's good. But let's talk about your first time. Where did you go at your first time? What did you explore?
Well, of course, the first one is the legendary Hongyadong, the Hongya cave itself. So that's the first things that I want to do. So I did that. And I'm a content creator. I also love a lot of architecture. So of course, I hunt the first things I hunt all the amazing cyberpunks lights, especially at night.
Okay.
So yeah, I do the common touristy place as my first time definitely. So I check out definitely the Hongya Cave, Jiaofang Bay. I think it's the Longmen Hao, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the old city. But at that time, why you decided you were in Guizhou, right? And actually, we know that transportation in China is really developed. So it's basically you can take any city, any trains,
Yes.
right? It's all about 2 hours. You can get mostly on the west side of China, right? You can get to lots of places. But at that point, why you decided, okay, I'm in Guizhou, let's go to Chongqing. Why?
Yeah, so the time is like actually there are a few places I was deciding. So I think it's Changjiajie is one,
Okay.
Chongqing, and then time is Chengdu. So I noticed like because I already do about 8 days, you know, in Guizhou. So I cannot stay too long because I need to go back at home. So I only extended for a short period. I think it's basically like 4 days. So that's where I decided like why not I drop by to Chongqing, and then I also did 1 day in Chengdu before I depart back to Malaysia.
Okay.
So that was like the first exploration to get to know what is Chongqing about. And after that, that's my first time. So I did a lot like wrong route walking. So this is a mountain city. So I did a lot like not the optimized route. I went up instead of going down. So like I get to get a feel about the city about that, and that's where I plan again the second trip. I come in here, it's much easier for me to explore.
Yeah, that you get used to it, right? And sometimes the first time you literally can be confused. And as you said, like you just said, you're into architecture as well. And I think we can tell to our audience that actually right now it's the middle level Cliffside Walk. And it's one of their iconic walks. At the right side, you can see their like nature, and then on the left side, it's completely different scenery. It's like a track. You can see lots of cars, bridges, and also we need to tell to our audience there is the highest building in
This is I came here to explore a new place, Chongqing, for 4 hours. So actually I arrived yesterday, the weather was great.
What did you do?
Oh, so the first time is short trip exploration of corridor coming to here. The second trip is totally dedicated to Chongqing itself.
Yeah.
So that was like I think it's just like I think 1 week, totally full 1 week in Chongqing.
Okay, and then what did you do?
Oh, I did a lot. I'm an adventure person also, so I think I remember I went up to Raffles City. I don't even the buildings are on top there.
That's Skywalk.
Yeah, the Skywalk.
How was it?
It's crazy. I like those on the rooftop kind of thing. So I definitely that's one top of my list. I did that. I did the swing as well.
Oh. Did you have like the high? Were you scared of the high? Or was it like?
If you tell me I'm not afraid, I'm going to be joking about that. But I would be daring to attempt all those missions itself.
I've been there and we did a live stream as well. I think it's one of the best city view from there, right? If you choose the right weather, it's one of the best. But did you do a vlog there? Have you make a reel for Instagram
yes,
there?
I did. I think itself like I mean my followers will be watching me. I think because it's right now for Chongqing content itself, I think close to 10 separate content, photos and videos. So it's like even my audience ask me Chongqing again.
Again. Why not? It's a huge city. There is lots of places to explore. Okay. The second one, you went to Raffles City, and what else? What's next?
I did the WFC observation deck as well, the highest open deck. So of course, like you see, I like being on the top there. I did the theater 1949 somewhere up there. It's amazing. I'm English at, so I don't know Chinese, but it's amazing theater. So I always recommend to my followers as well, which my audience also, they went there, they love the theater show. I think a lot of ancient cities, like I think beside the theater show, and after that I went to Chongqing, which is somewhere. Yeah, because from there I can see this building as well.
Not far away.
Yeah, not far away. So I went at night. So I thought like what I need to revisit because like sometimes it's a different environment. I went at night, so I want to explore the daytime as well. Actually, my original plan, since I was nearby here, I was planning to go there today, but probably I'm going to skip because I can't do much.
So what we should say to our viewers, right, and to your followers as well, you need to be precise with the weather, right? And it's completely different feelings when you're coming here during the sunny days or the foggy, right?
Yeah, I think it's the same thing. Like even a lot of my audience also asking me about Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia itself. So Malaysia also is like it can be good weather like sunny, but there's also rain. As a traveler, we always need to be flexible with our itinerary. So like we have a long list, but we can of course certain things we need to move around. And like whether even I have other friends who are in Chongqing right now, they're asking me what to do. I said, with this weather, of course, it's a good thing to do indoor things. Which the theater like the 1949 is a good thing. Even one more thing, the last time also I went the Chongqing Zoo.
Oh
yeah. So the Chongqing Zoo is quite nice as well. So that I did that on a raining day as well. So because that is not really weather dependent, you still can see and I think Panda loves it because they're only more active in cold.
True. I totally agree. So that the second time it was all dedicated to Chongqing.
Yes.
A week?
Roughly a week.
A week.
Yes.
Okay. Now it was last month, right?
Yes, literally.
Now you're here again and welcome.
So I kind of experienced three weather because the first time I come is summer. It's kind of hot. So the second time I come is a transition period. I think the degree is about 18 to 20, and now it's colder.
Getting
it's
like
lower
to
and
10
lower.
to 10. And I think like one of the best, like the transition weather, I think it's one of the best ones. You can find a beautiful weather. You're not hot. You can walk around this. So what about this time? Oh no, let's talk about the second time. You said you've been to some of the indoors. Did you go somewhere like far away from the city center?
I did one because I'm a photography, content creator, photography person, right? So I went one of the mall. It's quite far, Chongqing shopping mall. If I can't remember the pronunciation. So that's like you have the indoor shopping place where it looks like Singapore Garden by the Bay kind of feeling. Thing.
Oh, I know, but it calls. I think in English it calls ring. You can see that.
Yeah. There's an English name. Yes.
So inside you feels like a garden itself.
Yeah,
right?
in garden.
Yeah.
And then outside, I took a photo. Also, there's a sculpture outside. So I took some cool perspective for that as well. So it's very far from the city, but as a content creator, that was my objective.
Okay, but I think now if we're talking about the same shopping mall, I advise you to go there because there is like a New Year, completely different New Year.
Yeah, I saw some also. There's a Christmas tree right now.
Yes,
Slightly different decor.
And then inside, it's also lots of different decoration, which gives you like a New Year atmosphere. Even though we don't have a snow here or anything kind of what we're used to it. So, okay, what about now? Third time here in Chongqing, where did you go?
Well, for this trip, it's also dedicated to Chongqing, but however, it's not the city of Chongqing.
Yeah.
So when we arrived the first time, we took the train 2 hours away from the city center. So when we arrived, I'm going to share this reel. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that content. The first thing I arrived is into a city called Wushan. It's it's quite northeast, northwest of Chongqing city itself. So the first time when I arrived in the morning, I was greeted by the sea of clouds. Like literally, I'm right here, and the whole thing is sea of clouds. So I'm going to post that content in my video later. It's a surreal experience to see that the scenic view itself. And after that, of course, we spent there about 3 days. And the main objective, of course, is the red leaf or autumn itself. Yeah. So we get to see one of the peak season. So it's really breathtaking to see all the view. So that's something like never thought like it's in Chongqing, but I get to discover something different.
So it's a completely different sceneries, right? Here we see how developed the skyscrapers. Then you just take a high-speed train and like few hours, you're completely different. So, and I said, as you said before, like Wushan is famous for this red leaf. During the autumn time, people are going there for nice pictures. And you send the pictures to us, and I saw you already posted on Instagram.
Yeah, I posted some already.
A beautiful scenery, and people were like, where is it?
Yeah.
It's in Chongqing. Why no one is talking about this kind of Chongqing? So I totally agree. So if you're going only once to Chongqing, it's not enough. Chongqing is so much more than the city center.
It's huge.
Yeah.
I even seen in some of my feeds, I've probably seen that before, but I didn't thought it's Chongqing. So like I'm an adventure person, so I do like those theme park kind of thing. I saw one of the very viral reel, but apparently it's in Chongqing. It's like, I'm not sure you've seen that before. I'm not sure where is it. Maybe you could tell me, is it? Okay. I saw one. There's a big construction on top of the cliffside, but there's a swing. The person will swing there, then you let go, then you swing to the mountain.
I see. I seen that.
You seen that?
But I'm not sure where is that. We can check it out later on.
The feed, my thing there it says Chongqing. I like, where is it?
I think it's a kind of you.
It's already outside.
Yeah. It's not in the city side. I think it's a like amusement park. If I'm not wrong. So there are a lot of different activities, not only the swing, but something else. And so definitely we need to check it out. Where is it? So what about any plans for the fourth time come to Chongqing?
Apparently yes. I'll be coming back for fourth time soon.
Okay, my colleague said there are some comments that people are asking about. Okay, they said someone from Nathan CED5BD, he said, China is definitely on my bucket list. What would you say to him?
Definitely this year, especially with the visa free. I think they introduced to a lot of countries. I mean, back then Malaysia was one of the early stage where we get the visa free. I think now extended for another 5 years partnership, and I think introduced to other countries also. So this allows people like Malaysian or other citizens to explore China. I think it's a great thing. And yes, there's so many things. It's not only Chongqing. I think this year itself, I think almost 10 trips to China itself.
So that means almost every single month are you coming to Chongqing? To Chongqing, to China. To
China itself, yeah. If you count cities, there's a lot because I will always try to make an attempt since I'm nearby. I try to like see what's near around. Maybe I just explore like additional 3 more days before I head back to Malaysia. So by number of cities, I did a lot, and somehow like Chongqing, I come here 3 times. Shanghai, I went there like 2-3 times. Yeah.
Oh, and wait, it's a really nice talk. I think we need to discuss while you're traveling all around China, and why do you think it's completely like Chongqing? You've been to Chengdu, you said, right?
Yes.
You also been to Shanghai. What else?
Okay, maybe I start the first one if I recall. The first one I went is Guangzhou this year. Guangzhou this year. So it's one of my bucket lists because I get to see Canton Tower. Because like I like skyscraper. Like in Malaysia we have KLCC, the big tall buildings as well. So I saw the Canton Tower, that one. Then after that, I think I went to Shanghai, Shanghai Disneyland. Then likewise the same thing. Since I'm in Shanghai already, so I took the opportunity to explore Hangzhou. So I went Hangzhou. Then after that, I went to Shandong, Guizhou, Chongqing, Chengdu. But there's like multiple times. Like Shanghai also went 2 times already. Officially.
So I want to know, like, you've seen all these different places, right? Different cities with beautiful views as well. But how would you describe what is Chongqing? Why is Chongqing different? Among, for example, you go to Guangzhou, it's a beautiful sky view, right?
Yes.
Also, Shanghai, right?
Yes.
Everyone knows about it. But when you went to Chongqing, what was the standout point?
Chongqing is still a modern city with skyscrapers like Shanghai, everything. But however, Chongqing gives a very different vibe compared to the modern city. I don't know how to put in words, but it's really a very different atmosphere. The buildings, the mountains, and the buildings give a different kind of feel in here, and the weather itself. I think also the government itself make a lot of effort as the team is called Cyberpunk City. So there's a lot of things happening at night.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That's why like I'm a photographer person, but I also do a lot of nightscape contents. And that's what attracts me about Chongqing, because a lot of cityscapes at night. In Shanghai have as well, but Shanghai is very, very modern. It's similar to like Kuala Lumpur and Singapore, where everything is kind of modern, flat, and all very futuristic, expensive things, everything. But here it's I don't know, it's slightly very different.
I would say it's like a combination of history and modernity, right?
Yeah.
And I actually want to see, like, here we can see some of their sculpture, which were created inside these mountains. And we see over here, we can see like stilted houses, right? Which can be like were built on the cliffs. So the people will be like fishing, they're coming back home and still. So their Hongyadong, famous Hongyadong, is actually inspired by the stilted houses, which is on the cliff. Because Chongqing landscape is different. Like you can't see and you can't find anywhere else, right?
Yeah.
Mountains, rivers, everything is together. The cliffs. So people find a way how to make it work. And what about your physical activities? Do you go up and down? How do you feel about it?
Yes, I did a lot. That's why.
So I just see, like, right, we can see that lots of steps and people are holding lots of things. What about you? How did you manage it?
That's the thing. That's why the first trip I stayed the wrong place. I always
Where?
I was searching like where to stay because I know they say it's Chaofeng Bay. Okay, I just booked Chaofeng Bay because they tell me that's the main city. But apparently when I stay there, it's actually the lower hill. So like I'm from there. Every time I need to go uphill, I like, wow, Chongqing is so struggle every single thing. But that's where I get to connect with other creators. And when they share to me the experience, hey, we should actually stay near the city because we are from the top. Then we can explore things much easier. So that's why the second trip, I'm smarter based on the experience. I learned that, so I stayed
there. And this time itself, I stay in the same building because that's a place for me to conveniently to navigate, especially with a train. And I can walk around, like even from my place to Hongya Cave is, I think, probably 10 to 15 minutes only.
Nice. So we are right now just said that Chongqing is a combination of history, of culture, modernity, right? And I think one of the best things in Chongqing is a combination of nature. The people are living really close to the nature. Even here, right? Like we're right now walking in the mid-level Cliffside trail. But as we discussed before, right? You want to go to see and explore Eling.
Yeah, that's something new.
Yeah, this is completely new, 460 trail, and like they made it very beautiful. So the elevation can be up to 30 meters, and you can see the best views from there. So, but now it's really popular. People are
I hear there's so many people.
Lots of people want to go there because it's one of the best cliffside walk there.
Okay.
So here the architecture, because it's so unique, the landscape so unique, you need to find a way how to make it work, right? You just made the walking path, the trails next to the cliffs. But I think I've never seen it before to another city that you literally next to the cliffs, there are like walks and you just can go and enjoy beautiful view. So, I mean, for the people, it's really important to find the good weather so they can enjoy. So what is the second question? We were talking about, you're from Kuala Lumpur, right?
Yeah.
The Kuala Lumpur, I've been there, beautiful city.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I want to see about the nightlife and the night view, right? We discussed the Shanghai, then Kuala Lumpur. Have you been to Hong Kong or like anything, like Tokyo, right? So what do you think? Where is Chongqing on your rank if we're talking about the night view?
Okay, so I do think each city have things to offer, but Chongqing right now is definitely among the top 3 in my list. Because like even, I mean, from the Raffles City, it's like lighting up, it's like crazy. The most unique thing, that's what I'm going to do, is the drone show as well. It lights up the place. And I was planning also to with the friends today. We're supposed to have a hot pot with a view of the Raffles cities. And when I see that, it's quite interesting. They always put the mini fireworks and then they put the bubbles. It creates the atmosphere.
It's like also, I think, Instagram spot. Lots of people want to go there to
So
explore.
I think one thing, they are smart right here in the city itself, the business, the restaurant. They know how to make it Instagrammable for more people experience, you know. I think this is something that other cities that should learn. That's why I said the vibe is very different.
Yeah, they know how to make the best out of everything, right?
Yeah.
Even the cliffside walk, right? The people would really want to come and experience completely different atmosphere. So, okay, we're still going to Chongqing top 3 of their night view in your list. Okay, who is on the, who is this in top 3? Which kind of
Wow, okay. You're putting me in a tight spot. I think no matter what, Shanghai is still one of the least at night because of the Shanghai Tower itself. I'm a skyscraper person, so that one is the tallest kind of building itself. Yeah, with all the lights and everything. I mean, not to say anything, but I think Kuala Lumpur is beautiful as well.
I agree that during the night, it's from the really high skyscrapers. It's a beautiful view. Okay, and now I want to show you here. It's like a map of it calls tour of house, right? And basically you see everything here. Here's the Eling Park, and then we are somewhere. We are walking. I think let me see over here somewhere elevated walk. We are right now over here, and now we will see in a few minutes. We will see a beautiful monorail trails. And down there is a beautiful temple of Guanyue. So, and I don't know if you have
I haven't been there.
Yeah, if you haven't been there, it's a nice one. You can see like a yin yang over there, and people actually, if you like using elevated spot to take a beautiful pictures over there. So over there we can see a monorail. 2 monorails. But what I want to talk, so here in Chongqing, it's in front of us. It's a Yuzhong Peninsula, right? That is the original Chongqing. So they made it a walking path, so you can walk kind of everywhere to explore. Yeah, you can take a picture.
Yes,
So
like in a way, so I discover a new place. I
Yes,
think
yes.
that would be a spot for me as well.
Exactly. You can see, because sometimes you just don't know what is around. And around there are lots of different places. So over here, that's what I want to
think
talk.
this- yeah.
And you know, it calls the train to the spring. If so, during the springtime, the trees are blossoming over here.
Wow.
So people are this
So
is
I
the
should
new,
come again.
This is the new idea for you.
Another season.
To another season, another trip to Chongqing. Here's like everything is pinkish. Everything is blossoming.
When would be the timing for that?
I think it's April. I think it's if I'm remember right, it's April, mid of April. Lots of people are coming here to take a picture.
Alright.
So, and everything is pinky here, and the monorails is coming here. So where will you find it? And I also want to tell everyone's going to Liziba station, right?
Yeah, I passed by that
for
one.
sure. Everyone, it's an iconic landmark. Everyone goes there, right? So if you're interested, you have to go there. So if your first time, you need to check it out. But I think one of the best places when you actually walk and you just can randomly ended up and watching the monorails going through the mountains, right? Through the mountain inside to monorails. I think I want you to see this because I think it's also kind of landmark. You can go, and during the springtime, you definitely need to put it in your list. And most of the time, like tourists coming to Chongqing, they wouldn't know that there is a park and then the monorails. And they said it's basically two monorails are coming from one direction to another. And I think
you get the timing both crossing together.
So
is perfect.
people are like Instagrammable pictures. People are waiting here for a long time to actually catch two monorails go through and the blossoming. So sometimes you don't need to go anywhere. Everything is
and these are the things that I will be doing.
And I've heard, I've seen you in the Instagram, right? You with your followers, you share the places where they have to go while they're in Chongqing, right? What kind of places in that list?
Okay, there's a lot. Like I think mentioned already, definitely the Hongya Cave, drone show, Raffles City, Sunset Cruise.
Sunset Cruise.
Chongqing Zoo. And one more thing, the last trip, I purposely make that because it's top my list long time already, is Wulong Khas. So I did a dedicated, because the second trip, I did a long trip, so I have the dedicated day trip all the way to go out to Wulong Khas.
How was that? Tell us about it.
It's amazing. So why is also, I saw that the location long time ago, I wanted to go there.
Sorry, we need to catch it, right? So, and can you imagine when it's two of them are coming and then it's a beautiful weather with flowers.
Cool, I got a video.
I think it's a place worth to go. Okay, back to Wulong. Okay, you went to Wulong.
It's top of my list last time. So I know when I did try to research, when I tried to do research, I discovered that it needs to take longer time to do that. So that's why my second trip, I try to make it much longer so that I can cater like a day trip to Wulong Khas itself. So finally make it. It's amazing to see it by myself going through that. Thankfully, even though it's a mountain, but there's leaf everything, so it's not so draining. Because a lot of people ask me, we need to do hiking and anything? For Wulong Khas, I think it's much more friendly. So it's for tourists, everything. So I think it's easier for most people to attempt that. another train. Disrupting, the train.
Just some content.
Okay, just a small break. Okay, yeah. So Wulong Cast, of course, like is a Transformer location. So I'm a fan of Transformer. So yeah, that's definitely a amazing moment to be there by myself to see the scenic views. And we did a few things as well. Wulong Cast, and then we did the. I'm bad with Chinese names. There's one more on the Cliffside one.
Like the Xiayu, I think I know there is like the waving road.
Yeah, the waving road, yes. That one also is amazing. Get to see the experience. And then lastly, we went to the Fairy Mountains. Yes. Yeah. Unfortunately, the Fairy Mountains, our weather is similar to this. So I got to revisit again. So yeah, for that. Maybe, see, we already have a list what you're going to do if you come in April, the springtime. The Fairy Mountain, then here is the spot. And I think lots of people actually, you said about Long, I think lots of people, they don't even know that the Transformers were filmed over there, right? Yeah. So I think China inspires lots of like Hollywood movies to like their Avatar, yes,
Transformers, lots of places, and the directors are inspired by Chinese scenery.
Yeah, I think it's like China is so huge. There's so many offerings, different landscapes.
So now, can you tell us when you post your content about Chongqing, what was like the best
engagement?
Engagement, the most welcoming one.
It's the one that I'm going to do. It's the one that I'm going to do tonight. The drone show. Drone
show, yes. Really? So the people are actually.
Everyone is excited for that.
Yeah, and then we actually need to say to our audience about the drone show. Basically, it's mostly during the Saturdays, right? Saturdays 8:30, but everyone kind of need to follow the updates.
Yes,
right?
correct.
As you said yesterday to me, like the drone show, right? Tonight. And I said, oh, really? Because I'm living here most.
So I'm more updated.
You're the one who told me. I was like, I'm not sure. We need to check it out. So our viewers and our audience need to be that you need to kind of check. But what I wanted to say to you, you need to be aware as well. So if it's a rainy day, it might be canceled, right?
Yes. So yeah, I have to pray.
So, but basically, the most engagement is it from drone show?
It's definitely top of the content drone show. There's a lot of people asking me. The other one I think is Wulong Cast as well. They got my contents are organic, so sometimes the algorithm picks up. But I posted like 3 Wulong Cast content, so one of them picked up by algorithm because a lot of people are interested about that. So they asked me like how to travel there because it's not the city itself, like how they go it.
So you need to take a subway or
private transportations.
Private transportation, or there is a high speed. There's buses, so you have lots of options how to get there. You just need to. So that's why I think sometimes it's not enough if you have few days in Chongqing. It's so huge. We need time to actually explore from the different perspectives. Chongqing is not only the city center, right? It's a lot of. So
we have
the trains are coming. They're taking our. But last time you saw a drone shot, and I saw your video. Like everyone likes to like, oh my god, right? Show to the. What do you think was the most impressive? Why is the people really like drone show?
I think honestly, this is something unique that offering for people, and I think Chongqing, if not mistaken, is 13,000 drones. Of course, recently China have beat their own record, but this was one of the largest drone show previously. Yeah,
they had a Guinness record before.
There were once, but I think China broke their own record again. But it's still amazing that nevertheless 13,000 drones you see that to lead up, and the thing is like it's moving because a lot of people thinking, especially right now, the generation is this AI. Right? It's literally it's real person. Of course, sometimes we speed up the video a bit to make it move a bit, but it's still there's movements in the sky. So I think that's something incredible. I seen this is not my first drone show. I've seen some attempts like even in my country, Malaysia, they try to introduce, but it's only a very small scale compared to what they offer right here. Maybe that's just a display kind of thing. It didn't really move much. So that's why like it's very impressive to see all the animations happening right here.
Do you remember what was the theme? Because we need to also mention that most of the time, every time it's related to a theme. Do you remember when you had it? What kind of theme was it?
Okay. So I can read Chinese because sometimes they put a Chinese word kind of things, right? So I'm English, so I cannot read that. But the first one I remember there is, there's few animations, but they are of course interesting and boring. But I remember the first one there is jellyfish.
Jellyfish.
Yes,
okay.
a jellyfish theme. The one people kung fu kind of style, that kind of thing. So those are interesting visual. I remember saw that. And then my second trip actually, when I come in the time, right, I was very sad because I think that week the drone show schedule was cancelled. The original Saturday. So I went to Wurong Cars, every single thing. Then on the way I'm coming back, I told my I was chatting with my friend. Then we were getting a private driver. So the driver listening to us, we are talking about the Wurong show. Then like he's talking. He tell us like tonight there's a show. I'm like no. I don't get information. But because he's local, I think there's some group WeChat or whatever. He got the updated news. He said there's a suddenly impromptu drone show happening. Then like, oh really? Then I was like, can we cancel? We don't want to go back to our hotel. Let's go there directly. So I was very blessed with this driver. He's very informative. Like I think a lot of locals here also, they're very helpful to assist us. So he literally dropped us there. And exactly like just like 5 minutes before the drone show started. So I managed to capture it the second time.
Wow! So you just were on time for the drone show.
And the best thing is that's why I said is I wasn't expecting to see any drone show on that trip, the second trip. So it's really a wow moment to see it. The second one, if you ask me the theme, of course, is a sudden one. It's a sponsored. Means there's a company definitely sponsoring on that drone show. That's why they're happening on the day. But likewise, there's still interesting visuals happening on the day.
Still very beautiful.
Yeah.
Because I asked about this because last week I saw the drone show and it was also related to the upcoming New Year. So it was some kind of theme related to, I don't know, snowman or some beautiful picture, which is
and the best thing is like every drone shows is different. It's not repeat. Because certain times even my country, like when have drone show or anything every week, right, it's the same thing. So you watch once enough.
So and then for example, if you even a local, you can see how many people the local ones are coming here because they are excited. You don't know that next week what kind of thing gonna be.
That's the reason. Like even for me right here, I also planned this trip to extend just nice to see the drone show. And I saw the schedule is Friday, so I don't need to wait to Saturday. That's why it's all planned out already.
And what is your, like, are you going back home tomorrow or what is your timing? Or you have any places in your mind you want to
apparently I always pair Chongqing and Chengdu together.
Okay, so the next one you
So I will drop by there because I still want to get like few more like I said, there's so many things to do. So I just want to get one more content in Chengdu before I fly back. So my return flight is from Chengdu to back to Malaysia.
Okay, they said they had some comments, so we check it out what our audience are asking us. Let's see. We have. Can you see the whole city from here? So the people were asking, we are right now at the middle level Cliffside Trail. It's not the whole city, but it's a part of Yuzhong district. So you can see lots of interesting things, but we are at the one part of the cliffside. You can actually walk further to go to the Yiling Park, and as I said, there is a new one, the just open new cliffside bridge, the new trail which is newly opened last month, 460, and there is actually, I think it's even more beautiful. You can even see the Elizabeth Station as like the popular one, and far away you can see like the people are taking pictures from over there. So it's kind of, Chongqing is so big, you can't see everything from one place,
every corner have a different thing.
So yeah, I think we kind of need to be ending our live stream. Sometimes it's even raining, but even the rain and the bad weather not allow us to not talk to you and have a nice conversation. Okay, what would you say? Let's say like the last things. What would you say to the people? How you describe to Chongqing who never been here? What would you say?
Well, I would say definitely you need to make a trip here if you haven't been, definitely. So there's a lot of things to offer, even though it's a modern cities. There's natures, there's temples. Yeah, I was talking also, there's a temples, a lot of temples even in the middle of the cities. So many things to offer in this city itself. And I would say likewise, you can do the same thing. You can do a short trip to discover what's Chongqing first. Then your second, third trip, you will discover more and more areas, like more outer city itself. Yeah. And if, of course, you want more information, you always can find my contents. There's a bit discovery in there.
Yeah, your contents, our contents, guys, you're welcome to Chongqing. There is definitely a place worth to visit. Hope you enjoy our little talk about Chongqing and Iran experience over here. So, guys, we hope to see you here in Chongqing and follow us for more information. And we see you next time. Thank you, Iran.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. It was a really nice conversation.
Okay, that's what we heard from the mid-level cliff line. And with Arian on the stage, we can see how I was really impressed, like his experience with the drone show. And we have it on almost every Saturday, and we are posting those information on our social media. There's also always a pinned video on, I think, on Instagram, on TikTok, where on the comment section you will find the latest schedule. And thank you for the live stream comments. And with more international travelers returning to China and more people curious about Chongqing, this kind of city walk isn't just a casual stroll. It's actually like a really experience the layers, the line, the personality of the mountain city, Chongqing. As you can see in the live stream section, we see there's a lot of spots you can experience on the trail, and the views will be really nice if you are coming on a good day. And we hope it gives to overseas viewers a closer and more like human look at the city that's full of surprise, and both on screen and in real life. So China currently offers extended visa-free entry for ordinary passport holder from 48 countries. That's valid until December 31st, 2026, for stays up to 30 days for tourism, business, and family visit. In addition, those citizens from 15 countries can benefit from the 240-hour visa-free transit policies, while traveling through like 16 open ports across 24 provinces across China. And I think you can find all those information online. There's a list of visa-free policy country. You can see if you're included. And with all those expanded and more convenient policies, it's really become much easier for international travelers to explore China. As a result, more and more visitors are choosing China as their next destination, joined not only by the simplified entry procedures, but also by the country's rich culture and diverse landscape. It actually, including that, we attract a lot of content creators to it. For example, Chongqing, there's some places that we will see, you can see every content creator are shooting. For example, the Hongya Cave, right? But also on the other side, the content creator are trying to find something that's really unique that should attract them. As a local people, we are really interested to see what are those content and what they feel Chongqing. For example, the area we are our guest, he has a lot of videos and posts about Chongqing, including a various aspects. And there's, for example, there's drone show videos available, and there's views from rival cities. And just like he was mentioning, he went to Wushan for the red leaves during the winter time. And those are, let me show you a video about So that's his content, and please feel free to follow him and as iChongqing on Instagram and TikTok. We are posting all those videos and posts that you are sharing all those traveling information that's up to date. And with China's visa-free policy now extended to like Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, and several other Southeast Asian countries, many overseas travelers are finally taking their first trip to China. This has created a fresh view of growth in cross-border tourism. So since the beginning of this year, travel data from the trip.com shows a significant surge in South Asia visitors coming to China. In particular, the number of Singaporean travelers booked trips to China has increased by 138% year on year. So thanks to those positive reviews and strong recommendations from global creators and all those KOLs, the immersive travel experience in China are becoming a top priority for Southeast Asian visitors when planning their trips. Actually, this week, the Trip Best list by Trip.com just launched the 2025 Southeast Asia inbound and outbound travel trends guide at Resort Board Sentosa in Singapore. With its rich set of multi-dimensional rankings, the guide offers Southeast Asia traveler a complete journey from inspiration before the trip to practical on-the-ground planning. So according to this new guide, travel demand from Southeast Asia to China will continue to diversify in the first half of 2025. For example, Shanghai, Chongqing, Guangzhou, Beijing, and Chengdu rank as the top 5 preferred destinations for Southeast Asian travelers. Among them, Chongqing stands out as the fastest growing destination, with page views surging by 59% year on year. That's like a huge increasing. As for people who live there, like me, we were saying there's a lot of foreign visitors coming to Chongqing. And just like everyone was saying, the locals are really enthusiastic. They are happy to welcome you guys, and they are really nice to want to try to help you. So I think it will be really nice to have a visit there. And according to the data, the nature and culture are the two strongest draw. Searches for example, natural attraction like Zhangjiajie or Huangshan have risen by over 100%, while the cultural landmarks like the Forbidden City or the Suzhou's classical gardens have also seen a popularity rise by more than 80%. So they were saying like the Southeast Asian travelers are no longer satisfied with simply checking off those famous landmarks. They are seeking the blended experience. They want looking for something urban nature, and they are looking for natural retreat, and also those deeper cultural immersion. I think you can really also find it in Chongqing as well. There's a theater called Chongqing 1948, and the company was showing us most popular audience for foreign audience in their theaters were from Thailand and Malaysia. It's really nice and to see they are looking for wanted to know and explore Chongqing's culture by themselves. And I think actually it's not about the policy that makes traveling easier. Chongqing itself is getting more connected than ever. For example, as for the data right now, Chongqing Jiangbei International Airport has 36 international and regional passengers routes in operation. For example, we have direct flights to Seattle, London, Paris, Rome, Madrid, Sydney, Auckland, Dubai, Singapore, Seoul, Bangkok, Jakarta, and many more. So for travelers from Malaysia and across Southeast Asia, coming to Chongqing is actually becoming a really simple. There's more flight choice, there's smoother connection, there's a lot of more choices for long haul trip as well. So that's why we are seeing more friends choosing Chongqing as their first stop in China. With easier flight visa and better flight connection, and growing interest from our friends across Southeast Asia, Chongqing is really opening its door wilder than ever. And honestly, the city is really to surprise you. With its mountains and rivers, its night views, and its food, the warmth of people there. If Chongqing is already on your travel list, now is the perfect time to make the trip happen. And if it's not on your list yet, well, we hope today's live stream have given you a good reason to add it. And thank you guys for all joining us, and we can't wait to welcome more of you to come into Chongqing. And really thank you to all those comment sections you guys put in there. It's really nice to see you guys again. So see you on your next trip. So maybe we are hoping for find you in Chongqing as well. That's the end of the live stream today. And please follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, X. We're on those platforms where you can find the latest information and what's going on with this city from both tourism, business, economic side. You can find everything there. So that's the end of the live stream. I will see you